In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Read one of Caroline Flack's final Instagram posts. And Pixie Lott hopes her new music will remind people to show compassion and love, as she remembers her good friend. Both faced torment at the hands of social media trolls, and Pixie, 33, has been channeling her experiences into her heartfelt lyrics. She had to deal with some really tough stuff which I don't think anyone should have to go through at all, said Pixie. I've kind of had those experiences myself, but she had to go through some real tough stuff. It was not nice. Pixie continued, reminding people to be kind. I think people can talk about it, but then it gets forgotten about again. So I think any time where we can bring that message back is good. I think the best thing to do is to not read things like that or not focus on it. But, like I said before, sometimes it just pops up and you can't help it. There's some not nice things that can be said, which don't need to be said. But, they still are. I don't think that's right. This week Caroline's friends and family, as well as thousands of fans, gathered to celebrate her life and raise funds for mental health charities close to their hearts. Olly Murs performed at the now annual Flackstock, while Denise Van Outen DJ'd. Princess Beatrice, Natalie Pinkham and Gauquan were also there. She was amazing, Pixie smiles. When I think of Caroline, she brought so much joy. I was on Strictly the year where she won Strictly, and I saw her being the lead in Chicago when she was Roxy Hart, and she loved being on stage in show business. Caroline, who hosted Love Island and The X Factor, died in 2020, age 40. It happened 2 months after she was charged with assaulting her boyfriend Louis Burton. A coroner later ruled she took her own life because she feared public scrutiny. In light of her friend's plight and her own, Pixie has used her new music to channel her experiences of bullying and trolling on Single Somebody's Daughter. It's just to make people aware that putting negativity out there is never gonna be a good thing, she said. The song is about reminding people to spread love and kindness. I hope that people might listen to it and then it might make them think about what they're gonna say or what they're gonna write. People in the public eye get it a lot, but it happens to people across the board in all walks of life. I think sometimes people can just be quick to judge when they don't know the whole thing. Nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors. It just makes people think about it a little bit more. We're all human, we're all going through this world together. To have empathy for everyone would be amazing. Back with new music, Pixie began writing her album, her first since a self-titled set in 2014, 5 years ago. Since then, she has married fashion model Oliver, 36, in Ely Cathedral in Cambridgeshire in 2022 and welcomed their son Albert, 10 months. Her extravagant wedding was covered by Vogue magazine. Sharing the secrets of her dress and the big day, Pixie revealed how they partied until the small hours in a secret speakeasy. Married life is lovely. She beams. We've been together for such a long time that I don't think it changes things too much in that way. On the wedding day I was on cloud 9 and I rode that high for as long as I could. I wanted it to be a big wedding because we waited so long. The wedding dress, I just felt so lucky to be wearing one of my favorite designers, Schiaparelli. When we spoke about doing the dress, he asked me all these questions. Like what's your favorite scent, what's your favorite movie, what's your favorite color, all these questions to help him have the vision for the dress. I think I said my favorite scent was Chanel No. 5. Flowers, I think I said hydrangeas. And for the movie, I think I said Football Factory. No, I didn't say that. But that is one of my favorite films. Pixie says the inspiration for the secret bar came from a festival. It was 2 a.m. or something. Everyone found this secret bar underneath this passageway. I wanted to kind of have that element on the wedding day. So not everyone knew about the secret bar, but word was getting around. And then you had to go through this bookcase, and then you got into the speakeasy. We stayed right till the bitter end. It ended with the music having to be turned off. I had all these trumpets and like trombones. My brother's got this thing where at the end of the night he plays the trumpet. Really badly, obviously. So that's where it ended, with him playing the trumpet and everyone going. Pixie is gearing up for the release of her first album in 10 years. Encino is out September 27. She says the project has been a labor of love but can't wait for fans to hear what she's been working on. She hopes the messages in her songs resonate with them. A lot of blood, sweat and tears went into it as well. We've been working on it for about 5 years, so that is a long time. Especially in today's music world. I really wanted to take my time with it and make the album that I've always wanted to make, and to focus on the songs, the lyrics, the sounds. I've had to be very patient. I feel like my whole career, I've had to be patient. My first album took that long as well. I really go to a lot of deeper places that I've never done before because I've spent so long on it. I only worked with a couple of people on the whole thing, so I really got to let everything out. I hope that they can just relate to it in some way, or it helps them in some way, would be the dream. So who would Pixie love to work with on her next album? A writer who is in a band called The Bleachers, called Jack Antoinette, who's worked a lot with Taylor Swift. That unknown new artist, Taylor Swift. Pixie is managing to juggle motherhood with son Birdie, and work with the help of her parents, Beverly and Steven, who have gone on the road with her. It's been really fun because I just got to luckily bring Birdie along with me to all the adventures. And Hess loving it, Hess having a whale of a time. I remember watching Pink's documentary and it was amazing. And she's got her kids on tour with her and they're loving it. They came out on stage. It's really cute. It's too early to know if Birdie likes the showbiz world or if Hess got a voice in there, and I want him to do, obviously, support him in whatever he wants to do. But, that would be cool if he liked it as well. My ideal dream would be to go on a tour and have the whole family on the tour. That would be so fun. I don't want to miss a moment of Birdie, but I also obviously love music so much, so to be able to have both, I feel extremely lucky. Listen to Pixie's full interview at www.podfollow.com/invitenly. Her album is out September 20th. If you're struggling and need to talk, the Samaritans operate a free helpline open 24/7 on 116 123. Alternatively, you can email joe@samaritans.org or visit their site to find your local branch. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.